If there is one single thing that you can change about your gardening that's going to make the biggest impact, that is going to be to upgrade to our amazing multi-purpose, premium, professional compost. And that's because this is the most amazing compost that is packed with some of the most incredible ingredients. And if you don't believe me, go and check out the reviews, the years and years worth of reviews that we've got on this compost that are 5-star rated, where people will not now use anything else. Now, it's a commercial product. It's the compost that we use here at the nursery. In fact, it never used to be available anywhere else, but we had such amazing results with this that we just had to make sure that it was available to everybody else. It is multi-purpose. You can use it for the majority of your plants that you will plant outside, whether that's into borders or into pots, but you can also use it for your indoor plants as well. And that's because this has got a pH buffer included. It's perfectly positioned within the acid and alkalinity scale to be just the right level for the majority of your plants to live absolutely perfectly happy lives in. Now, this is a peat-based compost. There are a few different types of peat in here. There's sphagnum moss peat, for example, which is a renewable source of peat. There's also dark and light peats included in here. Now, those aren't renewable, but what we have done is reduce the amount of those in there, but so that we're still getting those amazing results from that peat content, but without the environmental issue. So we've really reduced that down. But it's been replaced with amazing other ingredients. You'll see the fibrous nature of this compost, and that is the composted wood fibre, which serves multiple purposes. First of all, it opens up the texture. It gives it this lovely, light, airy, friable texture, and that is really important when it comes to root development. It gives space for roots to get in there, to grow, to form this amazing root structure, but it also allows for even water distribution throughout the compost, and it helps to retain moisture included in there as well. The next ingredient, which is actually quite an expensive one, is the slow release fertiliser. You'll be able to see these little green balls throughout the compost, loads and loads of those in there. And what happens is those little shells just release and break out the fertiliser into the rest of that compost, which means that it's going to feed your plants for a good 4 to 6 months once you plant things in here. Of course, you will keep feeding your plants. We have amazing blooming fast fertiliser, but this ensures that they get hold of that feed as and when they need it, not just when you remember to do it. There's also an amazing ingredient in here. It's the wetting agent, and this is fantastic when it comes to watering your hanging baskets, your pots, or even in the borders. Sometimes when we water, particularly in a hanging basket, you've got your watering can and you've lifted it up and the water will just pour over the edges. It's not actually soaking into the compost. The wetting agent included in our premium professional compost means that it makes the water sticky. It makes the water soak into that compost and holds onto it. It's hydrophilic. Now, we have a variety of sizes available for you, starting off with the smallest, the 20-litre bag, but you can get 40 litres and all the way up to 100 litres delivered in 2 50-litre bags, which makes it really nice and manageable. They're unmarked bags because this is a commercial product. Now, going to the garden centre and buying compost can be a very tricky experience, can't it? The bags are heavy, they're dirty, they're wet. You always get the trolley with the wobbly wheel. Perhaps you don't have a car, which makes it even more difficult to be able to get those big bags home from the nursery. These are delivered direct to your door in boxes as well, which makes it really nice and easy for you to be able to stack and store. This is an item that you never want to run out of. So if you want to make the absolute biggest difference to your garden, no matter what you're doing, whether it's revitalising your beds and borders, perhaps it's planting out your autumn bedding, maybe it's that summer bedding, maybe it's putting bulbs into pots, hanging baskets, potting on, house plants, fruit and veg, maybe you do loads of grow your own. It doesn't matter what garden job you are doing, this is the compost that you need to make the biggest change in your garden.